Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is what's hopefully going to be our finale for Trails Through Daybreak. We got probably our final title screen. There may be one when you actually beat the game, a new one, but you know, you got the whole gang standing there, left to right. Can you pick out who's who? I did think Catra was Aaron at first when I was mentally going through it. When I first opened it up and saw it, I'm trying to, you know, figure out who is who. And then I got to Aaron and I'm like, wait, that's not Catra. Because it does, I mean, I feel like Aaron has more of the, I'm going to do the cool guy, like, hand on my, not elbow. If your elbow's down there, you need to call a doctor. Arm on my knee, cool guy pose. But no, it's actually Catra doing that. But let's jump in. It's been a little bit since we last played the game. I would have liked to try and record this earlier, but I just haven't really haven't managed to find any time like where I could record alone. So, but kind of at the point now where I just gotta do it if we're gonna try and beat the game for the end of the year. So, wait, did I not save? Wait, what? Did we already fight this guy? 106. What? Am I on crack? Did we not fight this guy already? Cause
welcome, friends. How good of you to come.
Did you come back alive?
Sure took your sweet, sweet time. What's wrong? Lost your sense of screw off? I've been looking forward.
Yeah, okay. I guess I gotta do this again. Because he turns into a deep. Yeah.
This is where we say goodbye.
All right. All right.
Joking.
Did I really not save? It didn't auto save either. That's crazy. We did get to do like an infinity combo, which we didn't get to do the first time.
Oh, I am far from done.
What's this? Don't tell me. Thank the goddess.
Okay.
That
just doesn't sound like me not saving. Also, I can't believe it didn't auto save after we would have beaten it, but whatever. And like, we ran through all. It never auto saved during any of this.
Careful! I sense an incredible aura.
That is. I don't. That's. I'm kind of flabbergasted because I completely forgot there was this whole section too.
Oh, I smell treasure.
This has been, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. Actually, probably more.
A gift from above, perhaps.
Been like, I guess, close to a week since I last played. You know, the classic, get to the 99% of the way through the game and then just stop playing it.
What in the world? A vast amount of spiritual energy is converging around that point.
I believe it's safe to say that beyond there lies the heart of the tower.
I don't remember that line. But yeah. I'm like,
Looks like a stopping point.
I almost like want to like pull up the video and see like, did I save or not? Right? Like, it was not in the auto saves. Wait, was I looking at the playtime wrong? It was. Okay, I guess I just read the playtime wrong. So there was an autosave at least. Alright, well, fought dude again for no reason. I mean, it wouldn't be the finale without some unnecessary combat, am I right, guys? Anything we need to do first? We're gonna do like one, well, hopefully one last look through here. Is there anything of note? Oh, we could go to Grail Locket. That's pretty cool. I didn't really see anything. Wait. Was that not the thing? Did I load the wrong save again? God damn it. Didn't I just... Am I losing my mind? Didn't we just save? I don't know.
Looks like our final destination.
The Genesis is reacting. That must mean the 7th is near.
But they didn't know that they made another? Or before another was made? You know what I mean? Oh, I forgot to make this joke when it originally happened. Do you think the Calvardian
Isn't that the song from Tingo's recording? That's right.
national
It's
anthem
called
talks
La
about
Racianaise.
drinking
it
in
was a
the
popular song during the revolution.
blood of the
century ago.
Arabonians, like the French
I
Revolution or
believe
French
they once
song?
considered making it the official national anthem of Calvard.
Yeah, but they decided against it. They went with Swear on the White Cloves instead.
Probably because of the whole eating the Arabonians' hearts. That part was that a little too controversial? It's kind of crazy that like the actual lyrics to La Marcia or La fucking I'm forgetting the name. Wait, yeah, Marcia's, that's the real name. They call it what? Oracines? Because it's like it's a war song, so it's like we're gonna kill the Germans.
It is a song about the fall of the nobility and the rise of the people. In theory, an ideal fit for the freshly minted revolutionary government. Alas, there was a hint of a lingering fondness for the old kingdom in the lyrics. And they couldn't change them because the song was too well known at that point. So they went with a different tune.
We didn't come here for a history lesson, you prick.
I mean, we wouldn't say no.
Perhaps not, but I welcome you all the same, Arkwright. And I will extend my warmest greetings to your employees and your concierge. It's good to see you as well, Roaring Lion.
I have cast that name aside. You would do well to forget it.
The past is a matter of great import on this particular occasion, so I'm afraid I can't do that. And I can't forget yours either, Agnes Gramhart. You may hide under a false name, but you can't pull the wool over my eyes.
Right. That would be your real name, wouldn't it?
Guess I never really thought about it before.
Yes, I've been using my mother's maiden name ever since my father took up office. It's what our protection service recommended 2 years ago. I've just gotten used to it at this point.
I was caught off guard by your father's intervention in this affair, though I shouldn't have been surprised. He has always been a man of action. He's quick to conduct blackmail and other self-serving political decisions.
Whoa, I mean, come on, let's not throw around accusations.
That's part of why I believed there was room for negotiation between us, but that ship has sailed.
I'm sorry, what?
The President of the Republic would never cut a deal with a man who wiped out an entire village.
Especially when
No
it's
comment?
his people. My father wouldn't stoop to your level.
No comment.
I wouldn't be so sure of that if I were you. I've heard rumors that he entered into an agreement with the Society. But let's put that aside. I shouldn't be driving a wedge between you and your father. Your relationship with him is fractured enough as it is. So we can leave it at that. Though I am curious as to how he merged the Epstein bloodline with his own.
Well, so when a lady and a man really, really like each other, Dantes.
Actually, he didn't really. Her grandmother was adopted, so she's not a blood relative of Epstein. You really like getting under people's skin, don't you, Dantes? Actually, what do we even call you now? Don Dantes? His Highness Prince Dantes?
Possibly lamest villain in the series, Dantes.
Or High Priest Dantes of the DG cult?
I mean, I'm not gonna say it yet, but right now Dantes is kind of like, he's on Yakum level of underwhelming main villains, and at least Yakum was original at the time.
While we're at it, let me ask you something else. Back in Arasion, it didn't seem like you knew for sure that I was your target. But that's changed now, hasn't it? Have you been waiting for me specifically all this time? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like all of this pandemonium nonsense was just a ploy to draw me in.
I mean, you could just offer us some money. We accept all side quests.
What? Really?
Van, serious case of main character syndrome.
Your arrogance truly astounds me, boy. Bringing you here was merely one part of my grand scheme, not the focal point. My primary goal is, and always was, to create and spread pandemonium throughout the world.
Like, guys, remember 2 years ago?
My ambitions lie beyond the ruined kingdom and the fallen cult. Even Armada was simply a means to an end. The day I stole this power from you, my very reason for being changed forever. I will expose the true form of this nation, as well as this continent. A world hinged on lies.
Now, the line about stealing power is interesting. I don't know if he's referring to the thingy, the orbit, what do they call him? Genesis? Or if he means he, like, Van was already special and he took something from him.
And I will do so by taking the form of ultimate fear.
Like, even before being experimented on. Because, you know, if you experimented on Van and gave him demon powers, you wouldn't really be stealing it from him. Even if you did take it back. Somehow.
You're gonna do what now? Wait. Hold up.
What did you mean by the day I stole this power from you?
You saying you took something of Van's? What for?
No way. Is that what turned the capital into pandemonium? With the Genesis as its conduit?
Precisely. It all began 11 years ago, when I received a curious report from one of our lodges. They captured a boy who was born with a demonic element, and they were attempting to extract it by any means necessary. The members of the DG cult were out of their minds. Not that I'm in a position to judge, of course.
I mean, you know, who doesn't love a little child murder?
But to them, no idea was taboo. Anything was fair game as long as it furthered their goal to reject the existence of the goddess. Nevertheless, the vast majority of their misbegotten schemes came up empty, but on occasion, they would happen upon a gold mine. And their crowning achievement was finding the diabolic core that resided in the boy. That core possessed unspeakable power. It had no place within this realm of existence. It was a forbidden fruit that was ripe for the taking. So naturally, I seized it. I told them to hand it over, and they couldn't very well refuse the request of Calvardian royalty and their high priest. Before that day, I had no dreams nor ambitions to speak of. I led a hollow existence.
You know, he just joined the child murdering cult for the fun of it. You know, just something you do when you take, like, you know, just like take a year off before you go to college.
But the moment I laid eyes on that core, I instantly came alive. I was drawn to its radiant beauty, and I was sucked in by its blackened splendor. I welcomed it into my body, and then I was reborn. Eventually, the cult came under fire by the Society, and then it was nearly annihilated by a large-scale operation led by a famous bracer.
That's cool. I like the redrawn art of Joshua and Loe. Probably like one of the most like striking images from the original trilogy.
But I avoided the fate that befell the cult. I escaped, using my newly acquired demonic power. After that, I began my life anew in the Mafia. I deceived Armada's witless leader with ease and put him to the sword. Then I gathered minions who would do my bidding, including Melchior, who hailed from the group that was birthed by my former abode.
Van. I had no idea those lost 7 years were filled with so much trauma.
You had a diabolic core inside you? What even is that?
We don't know, we just made it up.
You knew about this all along, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I assisted with the operation that eradicated the cult. During the mission, I chanced upon Van, who had miraculously survived, yet lost the will to live. I then treated his physical and mental wounds. 4 years later, our paths crossed once more, while he was wandering aimlessly after dropping out of school.
Bet you regret bumping into me after all the trouble I caused you from that point on.
You went through all that too, Van?
Huh? Too?
Sorry for not coming clean about this sooner, Catra. You ain't like me, though. You picked yourself back up and started a new life. You've even got a family, and a nice one at that.
I never really picked up on Catra supposed to also be a victim. I mean, I guess it would have been like a little kid, but in theory, he could have been old enough.
You're right. I've got the Professor, Essie, and Yang, who have all helped me get back on my feet.
I feel like you'd barely remember anything though.
And there are others in the Institute, Artisanal District,
Well,
and Fern whose shoulders I can lean on. I have many people whom I treasure dearly.
I guess he's supposed to be, what, 15? They said 11 years, though? That's... I don't really remember too much when I was 4, personally. I feel like you would... You'd be young enough that that could maybe be completely repressed. You wouldn't remember any of it.
But isn't that the same for you? You have many loved ones in your life who will support you however they can.
Yeah. I'm thankful for all the people who have stuck by my side. And I should thank you for the long-winded exposition, Dantes. Say, have you ever considered a career in film? You'd make a half-decent narrator. You're letting those badass vocal cords go to waste. Why don't you ditch this Mafia gig and shoot for a big debut on the big screen? I'll even set you up with Gotti. Who knows? Maybe you'll land yourself a starring role in a sexy romance flick with Judith.
Yeah, okay, that sounds like a good idea. I was kind of bored of this whole pandemonium thing anyway. Sounds fun, as long as I don't have to go to prison.
Oh, hell no!
But what if he really likes movies? Would you forgive him then?
Ridiculous. I can never return to an ordinary life in this world. Nor do I have any desire.
Because realistically, he's less evil than other guy. Kind of. I mean, I guess you could maybe, they weren't really clear on whether other guy murdered people because of the armor or not. I think that was kind of the implication, but presumably he was already kind of messed up to begin with. But dude's got like 100 extra years to have racked up a body count.
All I want is for this meaningless chapter of existence to draw to a close. And I will write its end myself. Come forth, Apeiron!
I still don't get why he had to get himself killed.
What the hell is that?
That sword is covered in ominous miasma.
It's those glyphs again!
Because, I mean, they had the whole demon thing earlier, but couldn't he just gotten himself killed here? Like, why did we have to do the Erasion thing?
So you've become an undead too?
But, like, also how? Because Erasion wasn't under a magic spell?
that can only mean one thing. You definitely perished that day in the palace.
Indeed. And of course, this is not the Empire's curse at work.
It's a completely different thing. Legally distinct. Erebonian copyrights are not enforceable in Calvert.
In order to unleash the full breadth of the Diabolic Core's power, I had to cast aside the shackles of mortality. So I put my plan into motion. First, I burned Cray to the ground, so that I could set the stage for the game in Oracion. That village made for the perfect sacrificial lamb. And like a lamb to the slaughter, you, Arkwright, the owner of this core, heard my call, followed me into the city, and plunged your sword into my chest. Thanks to you, I have been reborn as an undead, and now I wield the power to use the Genesis to unfurl pandemonium throughout the land.
But, like, couldn't you have just waited and gotten killed here? Because I feel like that would be kind of cool. If you know, he does this whole thing and then you kill him and then he immediately gets reborn as a demon. And it's like, this was all part of my plan.
How could you? People's lives aren't just toys for you to play around with.
Because the whole thing of, like, if you die, you turn into a demon in Pandemonium, alright. But why did he get to turn into a demon then?
You killed all those people and crushed their hopes and dreams for such a stupid, selfish reason?
I thought Melchior was the lowest of the low. But clearly I was wrong!
Because, you know, creating this, like, weird supernatural scenario where the whole purpose is just for you to get killed at the end is actually kind of cool. But that's not really what they did.
I'm sorry, Dantes.
What?
I'm guessing you weren't always quite this twisted.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say that.
You lived a life bound by your birth, and after that, you were forced to rely on a cult of lunatics.
Forced?
Who you wanted nothing to do with.
Forced? What the hell are you talking about?
Then your luck went up in smoke, because you met me. The core inside me changed you forever.
What about it was forced?
What happened to Cray, Dingo, and those who died in Oracion?
Brother's just making up fan fiction.
And even Pandemonium itself. All comes back to one troublesome punk.
No, it actually comes back to the fact that Elaine's dad's a piece of shit. And that there was a child murdering cult.
Van, that's not...
That's bullshit and you know it.
Dude's got serious main character syndrome.
This isn't your fault, Van.
The world does not revolve around you, Van Arkwright.
I mean, he's actually kind of spitting.
I have walked this path of my own free will, and every choice I've made has been mine, and mine alone.
This is a good setup for a bit. JRPG villain trying to establish that he actually is truly unredeemably evil. Meanwhile, protagonist is like, yeah, but you didn't actually want to do that, did you? Yes! And I do it again!
How dare you imply otherwise?
How dare you imply I'm not really evil?
I will not stand to be pitied by the likes of you.
I mean, maybe fans just playing the psychological
Once you finally breathe
game.
your last, the final factor will be unleashed.
Okay.
And then the diabolic core that dwells within me will become whole and return to its true form.
Okay.
At long last, you will finally be mine, empty husk.
Okay.
Not if we have anything to say about it.
The crap that's coming out of your mouth is as dumb as your hair, asshole!
We cannot and will not overlook what you are saying about Mr.
But couldn't you have
Arkwright.
just killed Van
Take
earlier?
those words back! I won't stand for you calling Van an empty husk. He's a wonderful human being. And he's someone who is dear to us all.
Now that I know you're beyond saving, I can take comfort in finishing you off one last time. And I'm not just doing that to get my core back. It's a Spriggan's job to take out power-hungry bastards when no one else can!
Spriggan rule number 10.
How amusing. I look forward to seeing you try.
Write that down. Or 9, I can't remember. I can't remember if Reset only gets to be cool if that's rule 8 or 9. I think that's 8, and I think we made up another one. I don't remember what Spriggan rule number 9 was supposed to be. Alright, yeah, I don't know. Dantes' plan doesn't make any sense. Well, it makes sense if the Erasion chapter didn't exist. If it's like, he creates this whole scenario using the Genesis to create a demonic realm so that he can die, and if he dies and Van dies, it reforms the core again. And he's doing that because he's possessed by a demonic entity? Okay, yeah, I'd buy that.
Time to close in.
Doesn't really, I don't know.
Going all in.
Get a... I can't remember, are you Mirage based? I think you're Mirage based.
This'll hurt. Here goes.
And then get flicked.
Master, I need your help.
He does have a lot of HP. Oh yeah, Van, you can transform. We should be doing that.
Please, Judith.
Judith! God damn it. Oh, you'll cast in time.
Activate.
Regard's gonna hit you with some powerful arts. Oh, you've been tenderized. How do you like that? What are you doing? Oh, is that a spell?
So much for expectation.
I can't tell which one's the edge of the arena, which one's the... No, this is our movement range. I think he cast it on himself? I guess he's casting on himself. Okay, can you cast water effectively? I don't remember.
Comes this way.
I always just forget what we spec the character's damage-wise into. Oh, that is a spell. It's okay, Pluto's not a planet anymore, so it shouldn't hurt that bad.
You know what to do, Anya.
You're blinded?
I shall handle
Oh, Brigard's blinded, actually? Sorry. Okay, so we want Van to transform eventually.
Please, Judith.
I think that just costs 100, right? And I'm pretty sure it costs CP. It's not free, is it? Oh no, it's 200. I think we've only ever used it like one time. Because I did forget to do it when we were refighting Dude Bro earlier. How many damages does this do?
Get it. You know what to do, Anya.
Okay, just the one. Yeah. Get his ass. Get his ass.
Activating drive.
You do that. Regard, Lord of never having any CP.
Your turn, Van.
Time for a new look.
Alright, how do we play this? We want to lower your resistance.
Good luck.
Your turn. You're gone.
Can't you do better than that?
Me when I'm getting my ass beat. Okay, buff Anya's.
You know what to do, Anya. First
More like
Got you.
Oh Lord, he punch him?
You're screwed now.
It's not bad.
That's it. That's more.
Dude's not even fully buffed either. Yeah, get his ass. We ever... He procced cover? Since when can he do that? Is that like a Grendel thing? Because I feel like we've never seen him cover proc before. And we've seen Guardian, but that was something different. It was actually pretty good because... Well, we should have waited for
We have to do something.
Anya's to cast.
You know what to do, Anya.
Oh, the Grendel wears off? I didn't know that.
A chance.
I mean, it's pretty overpowered, so it doesn't really matter, but... Or it's still worth it.
Your turn, man.
Dice you up.
Now or never.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Well, I don't
Your
know.
turn.
I've got this. This'll do the trick.
Time to close in.
What up, it's your boy Katra
This'll
here
do the
to
trick.
There we go.
I'm going. Unleashing full strength.
get dogged.
Lance mode.
Oh, I become a demon. Surely I won't get killed by a 15-year-old and his dog.
I'm going. Unleashing full strength.
For a second, I thought he was actually gonna live.
Lance mode activate.
When I saw how little Damon's at, I mean, it's not little. I mean, it's okay for unbuffed and a character whose ult isn't that good to begin with, but
It's nearly time.
that is with a two times damage bonus, though, Katja. You really need to hit the gym, bud.
I leveled up.
I mean, I could see there being a second phase because that was,
Is he
even for this combat, a little
resonating
short,
with Mr. Arkwright?
and it was basically the exact same fight we did earlier.
So that is the diabolic core.
Looks like my theory proved true. The core will soon be made whole once again.
I mean, that would have happened if you never did anything, brother.
Though I'm afraid my curiosity is getting the better of me. I think I will perform an early test run.
Ooh. He's Overlord Dantes? Overlord? Where have I heard that before?
A malevolent god.
With a small G, maybe.
Just like the tyrant. No, this thing's on a whole other level.
Man, remember that time Aaron turned into a demon?
What is this?
Yeah, it's overwhelming is what it is.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I do like how his upgrade comes with a wardrobe change too.
If this is merely a taste of the power I will soon wield, then I cannot wait to see what I can do once the core is whole.
Like, this dude really is just Yakum, man.
Even the society's strongest enforcer will be nothing more than an ant at my feet.
And then what does McBurn teleport in just to slap in the face to keep my name out your fucking mouth? That would be a cutscene save I'd approve of.
Van!
Are you gonna call on the Grendel?
Were we not supposed to do that?
But Mara's not here to assist.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Oh, I don't think she's gone anywhere. She's probably just slacking off and taking a nap. Get your ass out of bed, Mare Bear! Stop being a lazy bum and do your damn job!
But it's a holiday. Mayor's a big respecter of workers' rights.
Such a racket. And for the last stinking time, stop calling me Mare Bear.
Guys, I just transformed into a demon god with a small G, and you're ignoring me? It's kind of rude.
Mare!
She woke up.
Guys? I'm an overlord. Got a cool sword. Fancy cat. Please stop ignoring me.
What are you talking about? I was awake this whole time. I've just been kinda out of it while I was repairing myself.
Same.
So, that's what you're up against. You've come a long way.
And what if we just stabbed this dude while Tom is frozen?
Still can't remember who you really are, but I do know the role you've always fulfilled. So like I said earlier, I need you to do your damn job.
Sure, I can do that. But is that really what you want?
I don't really think want matters right now.
Yeah. It's exactly what I want.
Wait a moment. What are you doing?
Did you say roll? What does that mean?
Well then, Van. Will you wake from your dream? Or not?
Just what is she saying?
I will.
Sure.
I'll wake up.
Van, no! You can't!
I wonder if maybe it's like the
These
being a
fragile chains
human
guide me to this realm,
is the
where
dream.
I am now made manifest. I am both the nightmare and the beast that devours it.
Ooh. Little bro went Super Saiyan, man. Is Grindel Shin. His brand spanking new. I think he's more blue, I'm pretty sure. I think he's bluier.
So pretty.
The gold, I don't think it matches very well, honestly.
I see. It all makes sense now.
It does look kind of cool there, where it's like shining like light.
Admittedly, I cannot tell whether this is resonance or gnosis at work, but either way, I'm quite surprised.
So that's what kind of drug that was. Interesting. Well, whatever. It's about time we wrap this up. I'm kind of curious to see which of us befits it the most. How about we go toe-to-toe and find out?
Very well. Have it your way.
Think he gets to keep his eyebrows?
I will gladly devour both you and your restraints. You have sealed your fate, Van Arkride.
Nah, you sealed yours when you stole my shit. And I'm about to take it back!
Feel the true extent of my power.
Okay. His face going back to normal. Oh man, that's good. Alright, Anya's. You leaked anything? Same shit, different day? Alright, cool. Be pretty funny if you got Jabberwock. Catcher, get out of my party. Little bro's already lost 10% of his HP. That's embarrassing. More than 10%, really. Little bro gets access to demonic powers, uses first ability, does nothing. Uninstalls game, asks for refund.
I'm going.
I'm not really paying attention to the music.
Keep it up! It's working!
It's okay. It's not really speaking to me right now. I don't know, I mean, presumably this is the final boss. I don't know, final boss themes are never the best tracks in the Trails games. Usually. Oh, yeah, get out of my party.
The rest is up to you.
Taking center stage.
Keep it up! It's working!
Zygot activate.
Why did I do that?
How's this?
Alright, just... I don't know, stand there for now.
Foolish! Take this!
Oh no, he's... doing something. Presumably he's casting that spell again. It's okay. Pluto's not a planet. We don't really give a shit about it anymore.
We'll take that.
Here goes.
Is that new?
Take this.
I'll lend a hand.
Think you can take me, do you?
Bro, you've done like 2k damage the whole fight. It's like, oh, the battle's almost over, sir.
Pressure him and move in.
I guess you're immune to stats. I don't even know which one's stat down. I guess it's the first one. He's got triangle resistance. I still don't really know what that means. Presumably it means you can be. I know he can.
Worship me.
And that might kill Anya's and Judith, which would be annoying, but...
It's all over.
It did. Oh, joke's on you. Anya's can do that. Fucking idiot. Stupid fool, but you didn't know. Oh, you came back from the dead? Yeah, so what? The 16-year-old can do it too. Ain't all that impressive. Well, bro, I just did 600 damage. Oh no, that's so embarrassing for you.
Here goes. It'll get going, Van.
Okay,
Full boost. Don't hold back, Van.
oh, you don't got the CP to do your ult? Oh, whatever. I wasn't even thinking about stun.
Take this.
You don't know when to
I kind of like that part of the song. It just sounds a little off. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's just not. Maybe it's because also like the combat volume's not that high for me. Like the music volume's kind of.
Keep it up. It's working.
It's a little low. Little bro ain't learned a new move, man. I mean, this could be kind of annoying this time. I really wish Van would stop guarding Bogard. I wonder if it's like a proximity thing. Oh no, you didn't even kill this time. That's so embarrassing for you.
Here I go.
Oh, you can... Wait. Was that Judith doing that or Anya's doing that? I didn't even know I cast that with Judith. I think I thought that was Anya's doing that.
Pressure him and move in.
Oh, now's the time to use our food. Now's the time to break the hunger strike. I don't really know what to do with you, sir.
I have to do something.
Should have done an auto attack. I think that would have probably done more at the Van follow-up. Can you cast in time? If anything was going to cast in time, it would be this. And it's not.
I have to do something. I'll back you up. Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan.
Pressure him and move in.
We're at 120, so we want to use EP stuff.
I'll lend a hand.
It's not going to kill.
I'll lend a hand. Boost gauge limiter removed.
Worship me.
I mean, he did go for the triple S craft, which I guess you gotta respect that. Unfortunately, I think you just killed yourself.
I'll lend a hand. We'll take that. Take this.
Also, did that counter do 30k damage?
You're screwed now.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
But how?
I did it. I
can do even better.
My thoughts exactly, buddy. Fair, you didn't do shit.
Not yet.
Yeah, eat his heart.
Thank goodness. It's finally over.
I was so close.
So what's the downside? Why wouldn't Van have just become Cool Demon the entire time? Because I was kind of thinking it was going to be that he was like losing his personality or something. Or maybe it's like supposed to be a permanent transformation.
Now that I have been parted from that monstrosity, I finally understand just how abominable it truly is.
Brother, you don't get to play the I was demonically mind controlled. You were already in the child murdering cult beforehand, alright?
I'll bet. No human should ever have this thing. But I'm not gonna apologize to you ever again.
Rightfully so. I have always acted in accordance to my own way of living. Just as you do. You may have won this fight, but my ultimate desire will still be realized. By your hands.
What?
Oh no. I already know for a fact that Gehenna does not exist. But I'll still leave you with these parting words. I will be watching you from its depths, Van Arkwright.
Gehenna doesn't exist because there's no bad people in the Trails universe, right? Everyone's actually a good person deep down.
It won't be long
That's what he means?
until you become the living embodiment of fear itself.
Now, does that mean he's going to be really scared, or people are going to be scared of him?
Wait a second. What did he mean?
Trails plot summarized in 4 seconds.
Van! Throw that damn thing away! Now!
Too late. I've got no choice but to return it to where it belongs.
Yeah, sure.
It vanished?
It vanished? No, wrong time. All right. We'll say them for later.
No. It simply returned to Mr. Arkwright.
And we're gonna have to get the doors raised if this is permanent. Or he's gonna have to, like, duck down every time he wants to go to the office. Kind of annoying.
Sorry to spring this on you, yes, but I'm not going to be able to finish your request.
No refunds?
Though I doubt you'll need me. With all of you on the case, you'll find the last Genesis in no time. Just to be safe, though, I did draw up a list of places I think it might be. Hope that'll help.
Van, wait!
It's like
Dark blue.
the Sky 2 final
Demon
boss.
That's one of the 5 who leads the 77 Devils.
Only 5 of
His
them.
name is Vagrant Diaspora.
Well, guess it's time for me to bounce. I'll leave the rest to you guys. Oh, and could someone do me a solid? Tell Elaine I'm sorry I can't buy her those drinks, like I promised. Take care of them for me, Master Barkhorn. I'm counting on you.
You damn son of a bitch!
No, don't go!
But like, where's he going? Man, he goes back to hell? I don't... Why was he a teenager in the first place? I don't know.
What just happened?
I'd like to know the same thing.
I feel like they wouldn't even notice though, right? I mean, Tom was only frozen for like a second. Or that, or you're like frozen and you're aware of everything still going on? I don't know. I don't know. Van's a demon lord. I mean, it's not really surprising. It's more, it's one of those like reveals that it's like, okay, I buy it, but like, what's the explanation?
Mr. President? How long have you been there?
I'm just left more confused than surprised or anything.
My apologies. This was meant to be a surprise for you all. I hope everyone is enjoying the festival.
Yeah, your president knows Kung Fu.
As I said before, let us make this a celebration to remember.
Yes, sir, Mr. President.
Now, that is kind of funny.
Glory to Calvard!
I'm sorry, but I will ask that you keep your distance from the president.
You're eating your hot dog, and then all of a sudden the president in his mech just pops up in the middle of the street, and you're like, I'm pretty sure you weren't there 4 seconds ago. And why are you all out of breath?
Oh, thank goodness. You're all okay. You really did it. I wish I could have been there with you all, but... Wait.
He'll be back. It's fine. We really will need to find a new workplace building, because his ass is not fitting through the doors if he's that tall, though.
He did it again, didn't he? That idiot. He left us behind.
No, he hasn't left us. Not yet.
Also, I forgot what I was gonna say. Literally, the thought just evaporated. Dang, thought police got me. They said, nope, you can't say that.
What do you mean?
His hollow setting screen.
Are you thinking of...
You think they get cell service in hell?
It's no good. It's not reacting. Fine, I'll do this then. Mare, please wake up. We need you. Oh!
What's...
Stop yelling. I already told you that I'm awake.
And also, couldn't we just have Van go, like, chill in the mountains or something? I mean, I understand we can't really have him walking around anymore, but... I mean, he still seemed fully cognizant, normal personality and everything. It's not like he, like, gave over to the evil within and can't control himself and had to go back. I don't really know why he had to leave.
Mare, you have to tell us where Van's gone. Please, we're begging you.
Because what should have happened is Van turns into the Demon Lord, one-shots Dude Bro, because he's that strong, and then that's the final boss, is you gotta fight Van. But then I guess we get sued for copyright infringement.
If you're here, that has to mean he's close by, right?
Because, I mean, there's another series that has a very similar plot point. I'm not gonna say the name, but if you know, you know. Because it's a spoiler. I think is another reason why maybe this isn't hitting as well, because I'm like, I've seen this before.
What?
Really?
That does make sense, actually. Van is the only one capable of calling Mare normally.
All this time, she has been watching over him for some unknown reason. No, perhaps it's more accurate to say she's monitoring him.
So if she's still active, that means...
Yes, that's correct. He's still here in this dimension. However, He has already made his choice.
So he's just being a drama queen. Got it.
He has decided to free himself of his restraints, or the Grendel as you call it, and accept the power that is rightfully his.
But like, I mean, if his personality's still intact, that doesn't really seem like a bad thing. He's just McBurn, basically.
Now a world-devouring demon lord lingers inside him. He chose to seal it away within the void, and himself with it.
Bastard!
Okay, so it's like the demon lord is like, it's not him, it's like, I don't know. Because I was kind of getting the vibe that it's like, they're one and the same, but I guess it's, oh, he's got it inside of him and it's going to consume him eventually. They're going for that angle. Because I kind of like the idea that Van was always a demon lord, he just didn't know it.
How could he do that?
Okay, it's a promise.
Or like wasn't
But I want
actively
you all
aware.
to remember that we ain't heroes of justice. There's no shame in turning tail if things go to shit. The fate of the world's important and all, but our lives are too. We ain't gonna throw them away. Know your limits, and don't worry about what's black or white. That's the Spriggan Creed, and we're gonna follow it like always. And once we've returned the city to normal, life will all go back to the way it was.
And also, what do you mean he's sealing it in the void?
And that'll pay for all the sweets and sauna trips we could ever want.
Wouldn't that be another dimension?
Every word that came out of his mouth was a lie.
This is a flagrant violation of our contract. I will not stand for it.
Ugh! I'm gonna punch him so hard, he's in for the pummeling of the century!
Easy, everyone.
I had an inkling about what he was trying to do. I suspected that he harbored guilt about remaining in this world. In the distant past, 5 demon lords were added to the 72 devils that resided in Gehenna.
And I mean, I guess he's got forbidden literature, but like, how do you know this?
And it was at this moment when the world was rewritten. At least that is what I and the church believe. Regardless, I can only imagine how he felt when he learned that he was one of those demon lords.
You mentioned that before.
You're making all this shit up. No way!
It's a closely guarded secret, even within the church, but its veracity can be proved.
Because it's like, is Van the demon lord, or is the Shard the demon lord, you know? Like, was Van born a demon lord, or was he put inside of him somehow?
It accounts for the discrepancies between the records from before the Great Collapse, which are kept in the primal grounds, and after. The being that resides within Van is called the Vagrant Demon Lord.
Okay. But why is he in a person?
The Book of Ezra describes it as a being that is imbued with the power of black time.
One of the Dominions told us of that book.
So that's Van's story.
It's really not, though. I feel like it doesn't explain anything. Because if the demon's been around since the Great Collapse...
However, I did not know of his true desire, nor did I see the depths of his despair.
Basically, what's it been doing the last 1,000 years?
No man is an island. Every human must rely on others, and Van is no exception. But I see now that I did not make him realize as much, and that is my greatest failing as his master. So, I implore you, Mayor, grant them the opportunity to confront my fool of a student, so they may voice their complaints to him directly.
You're overwhelming me. Stop it.
Me when I get asked to do my job?
Okay, I'll help. Even if I really shouldn't, considering I'm a... I'll at least give you a hint, though. Go to the place that he has the strongest emotional attachment to. You'll find him there. There isn't much time left before he's gone for good. So if you want to go after him, you'd better hurry.
I mean, any place I'm thinking of, I feel like they wouldn't really welcome having a, 30-foot tall demon lord pop up. Strongest emotional attachment? I mean, first thought was the orphanage, second thought is his office.
You should go with him too.
But like, is he really just gonna be chilling there, like on the roof?
Right.
And also, who said the demon lord has to be evil? That's just what the dang church propaganda says. Maybe they're cool. Looking like I had the right idea about the chapter name, though. I didn't quite expect that it's because he leaves because he's a demon lord, but I had the basic idea down.
But if he's not here, then where the hell could he be?
Aramis? No. After all that's happened, I'm sure...
Could he be on the rooftop, perhaps?
You guys didn't check the roof? That's literally the first place you should have checked.
I remember him talking up there during the party. Is he partial to that spot at all?
He's in a JRPG. The roof is the holy ground.
That must be it!
Let's go, Agnes.
You guys didn't see the 40-foot tall demon lord chilling on the roof?
Right.
Final battle awaits? Oh, maybe we are actually making Van the final boss.
You can't.
We are getting sued for copyright infringement.
Don't you dare disappear on us!
You aren't getting away from me that easily.
I guess we're just replacing Van with Aaron. Van, don't tell me you stole all your shit, you little fucker. Because, I mean, I'm going under the assumption that we're fighting Van. We gotta purge him of his demon or something. Which doesn't really make much sense. I feel like we should not be able to take on a demon lord, but you know, whatever. I mean, this is all mostly, you're just missing some of the, like, special quartz that Van has equipped. Well, I mean, it might just take a while, but I think we'll be fine with Agnes. Like, I mean, she does decent damage, it's just kind of slow, because you have to, like, constantly re-heal her. Her mana pool is so bad. God, her mana pool is actually god-awful. And we don't have, like, a better... Don't we have a better EP cut? I thought we had one that was, like, the, you know, the... It's called something different, but it's, like, a super EP cut. I guess not. You know, like how we have this? I guess not.
I can handle any Zypha modifications you need.
I may as well at least open the slot. 40 extra mana, let's go. Who else up getting their slot opened? Already got Guardian too. Agnes. Crisis Force. Nah. None of these really speak to me. What are the potentials? Any of this sound good? No. None of, well, yeah, auto quick, I guess. if you could get that. What does it need? Wind and time? Ah, you can't. I don't think we have a wind one that's good enough. Sure. We'll give you that for the HP.
He's going to be fine, I'm sure.
Your friends are here to bring you home.
But Elaine, are you in the party? No. Can I go downstairs?
We're out of time.
Oh, he'll be fine. Yo. I see those NPCs. Alright. Me when you're trying to, you know, get a late lunch / early dinner. Oh, an ancient Sumerian healing machine for me. I feel like that's maybe the only one true sign of Adios' influence is the fact that there's random healing machines wherever you need them. Even when they weren't there moments ago. That's the only thing she'll do for us. Ah, we do have one of those. You don't really need... Oh wait, no, that's the wrong thing. I thought that was the EP cut thing. Thought that was, because I mean, I feel like there should be. If there's an advanced cast one, there should be.
He really is up here.
Thank you, Mare.
No, you're not important enough.
This must be a barrier that analyzes those who try to walk through it, and will only let people from Arkwright Solutions pass.
The most random ass barrier in history.
Aw, if I'd known this was going to happen, I'd have tried sneaking my way into a job too.
I'm so sorry, Elaine.
That doesn't really make much sense. I mean, the idea that only people connected to Van can go through does, but the arbitrary, like, only if you're on the official payroll.
Don't worry about it. I'll leave this in your hands.
Because, I mean, he's closer to Elaine and Rin than he is to, say, Judith, for example.
Just give him a big smack for us, alright?
You got it.
Then let's do this!
I mean, you should just let them be part of it. I don't know, that seems kind of silly. It should have been either they leave before they get there, or they're just allowed in. The random ass, oh no, the barrier only if you have an official pay slip lets you go through.
What a peculiar space.
So unlimited chain works.
It's a terrifying sight to behold, and yet I feel warm just being here.
I've never been to this place before, but I'm feeling oddly nostalgic.
I don't know if you needed to specify that you've never been in the Demon Lord's realm.
Yeah. So nostalgic that it hurts.
Oh, he looks kind of smaller now. This is pretty cool looking.
Van!
You've got to be kidding me. What are you idiots doing? You shouldn't be here.
Hey, you're the one who left the portal.
Thought I told you to take care of them, Master. Why'd you let them come to this place?
You will have plenty of time to berate me for it later.
You can't leave us, Van!
This can't be the only way to deal with that demon. I refuse to accept that.
Well, accept it. We're talking about a being that sees the entire world as its enemy. I felt its presence for so long. It's been with me since I was a kid. But I couldn't tell anyone about it. It was a secret I planned to take to the grave. I can't destroy this thing, but I can seal it away in the boundary between here and the beyond.
Well, that one chain is
It'll at least keep it at bay
moving.
for a few centuries. That's the best I can do to protect your futures.
I mean, shouldn't the church be doing something about this?
So leave me be. This is the choice that I've made. It's not a black or white decision. It's...
Flick his head of the coin.
We're not going to leave you, Van. You may have chosen to come here of your own volition, but we've made a choice of our own. We're taking you back.
The
You know
gang
full
kills
well
all
I'm not like the
humanity.
cops or bracers. I do things my own way. And that way isn't black, but it definitely ain't white either. Mine's like the color of a dark blue sky just before dawn.
I'm not going to become a wholly different person if I stay by your side.
You also could have just said like the color of my jacket and my hair and all of my accessories.
I'm very much my own woman, and that's not about to change. Your way isn't black, white, or even gray. You said it's like the color of the dark blue sky just before dawn. But to me, it's like the dawn itself. It's a warm, comforting light that illuminates our way and breaks through the darkest nights. And I never want to part from that light again. We aren't going to let you go, no matter what.
I do really like
Leave us that bad, huh? Well, normally I'd say, that's your call, so long, my dude. But you've still got an outstanding debt, so I'm not letting you bail on me.
Yeah, I'll drag you back by the collar if I have to.
Let us help you, Van. You always stick your neck out for us, so why can't we return the favor? If we were in your shoes, you'd rush to our aid without a second thought. Don't deny it.
I'm afraid he's got you there, Mr. Arkwright. I can easily picture that happening. If any of us were in danger, you would move heaven and earth itself to ensure our safety.
Once a softie, always a softie. Honestly,
Or like
you should
heaven
drop
and
the
hell
whole
in this case, am I right, guys?
You are just a teensy bit too young for the weary warrior act, don't you think?
Everyone.
I have it on good authority. Van's old as shit.
You have actively forged many bonds throughout this year. I'm afraid this is simply karma at work. Don't think you can run away from them so easily, young man.
Master.
What's happening?
Damn it. This is way too soon.
And the Demon Lord probably doesn't want to get smothered in the crib. Would be my guess.
Now, it's going to...
Who has awoken me from my slumber? Was it you?
It's talking directly into my mind.
Oh.
What in the world? What's going on
I've
here?
gotten used to the auto-advancing text.
In this world, I am the being known as the Vagrant Demon Lord. I am connected to the one you call Van Arkwright through a diabolic core.
The demon that's been residing within Mr. Arkwright must have taken control.
But why? What happened to Van?
My foolish vessel rebelled against me. He sought to chain me to the void. The endless passage of time holds little meaning to a being such as myself. However, such boundless arrogance cannot go unpunished.
Little bro, you're about to get your ass kicked by some teenagers.
Get out of here!
Yes! Will you kindly disappear already? We were talking to Van, not you!
This is an AV conversation.
We don't care about you in the slightest! So get out of our sight, and return Van to us at once!
Okay, I was like, assumably the Genesis is gonna have to do something here.
The Genesis are reacting!
We need some random power up.
What's happening now?
I see. have their power at your disposal. That explains how that was able to bind me.
I think the Genesees are having an effect.
Yes, I can confirm that its strength has decreased.
Good. I think Van's body is still somewhere inside of it.
So if we're thinking that the demons had something to do with the Great Collapse, I guess that's like maybe what the since the Genesees are like, I don't know. Like, I guess based on something that was supposed to seal them away? I don't know.
We just need to weaken it a little more.
Just let me at it already. I'll rip it to shreds.
Our odds of victory have increased exponentially.
But you know, yeah, 1%'s a lot higher than 0.001%, but still not a whole lot on its own.
May eons have passed since I last entered the realm of mortals. I will strike down all that stand in my way. Face the abyss, insignificant humans.
Oh no, he doesn't know that that Abyss got deleted from the series.
Insignificant?
We only go up to Nightmare nowadays.
Mistake is underestimating us humans.
Show me if your deeds can match your words.
Okay. I wish I'd gotten some CP, man. Katra, buddy. You're not part of the squad.
Up to you.
I literally just changed it.
Zygot activated.
Here goes.
Keep it up. It's working.
We haven't done anything?
Wide open.
Oh, that's annoying.
Not while I'm here.
Does kind of suck that Van stole all my shit. It's kind of like highly rude, honestly. This is like super low.
Activating drive.
I should have boosted you. Oh. He pointed his finger.
Now or never.
Okay, you go chill over here with Anya's.
Zygot activate.
Oh.
Here goes.
To me.
Now, Bergar wasn't really doing that much there. Wait, what?
Maybe proceed with caution.
He comes back though, right? Right? Is he like trapped in something? Because killing Bergard's a little. I mean, I really hope you don't kill Anya's, because she's the only character that does any damage right now.
Reset. Take over.
Keep it up. It's up to you.
I've got this.
I mean, none of you guys can do anything.
Let's party.
Wait, what? I was holding L2. I guess, can you not swap multiple times? I feel like as long as you don't take an action, it should be fine.
Let's party.
Activating drive.
I forgot to boost again. Oh, that's so fucking annoying. I mean, this is gonna take forever.
Here goes.
Oh, and it interrupted the spell?
Activating drive.
You know what to do on.
Oh my fucking god, she's useless.
I'll take you on.
How did you do such little damage?
Activating drive.
Keep your guard up.
And we have literally no CP as well. Oh my god, we're just gonna be here forever.
Keep your guard up.
Eat this, sucker.
And you can't get any, like, attack bonuses either.
Blazing flash!
Finally. Got a proc at least.
Stop right there.
Forget it.
This is dangerous.
Is Brevard back yet? No?
Are you alright?
The rest is up to you.
I'm on the scene!
Pressure him and move in.
There!
I'll take that.
A chance! Activating drive. There!
So it's like is that like who he's gonna banish?
Now or never.
Blaze!
I think you missed one of them.
Now or never.
What? What the fuck was that?
Watch out, you guys! Something's coming!
So he's gonna banish Anya's, I guess? Which is really, really bad, because our party does no damage. Because Van stole all my shit. Like an asshole.
A chance!
I mean, do I just
It's up to you now! Leave this to me!
Watch it. They're trying to attack.
take one for the team, Garly?
Don't mind me.
Something's trying to attack.
I don't think you're gonna cast it in time.
I'll take it. Forget it!
I mean, at least you can,
I'll take you on!
it tells you ahead of time. So that actually doesn't bother me that much.
Pressure him and move in.
There!
Go time!
Why do we have no fucking CP?
Flames protect us!
And we're just like perma-stat downed, too.
Take him out.
There!
You'll be sorry.
Okay. And not yours. Anya's! Faster! You have the highest speed here! I don't know why that sometimes does negative damage.
Take him out.
Oh, you already boosted.
Blazing flash!
A chance!
I don't remember boosting you, but whatever. Okay, you gotta hope for procs here.
That was lousy!
Oh, that drains your CP? So this fight is just designed to make it take forever. That's like the joke.
I'll take you on!
What if we just made a fight that arbitrarily took for fucking ever?
There!
Thank you!
Drains your CP, constant all cancels, constant stat downs. Your best character's gone. And you don't get his stuff back.
It's go time. Zypha activate. Ha!
I'll take you on! Activating drive! Do your worst!
You also lose all your freaking characters forever.
Watch it. They're trying to attack.
I mean, I guess it wouldn't be a Trails game with like a final boss with really shitty mechanics.
Something's trying to attack.
Is he even gonna get to go again? Okay, we will be able to swap him out for...
Don't take your eye off the enemy!
I mean, I have no CP. I can't do anything.
Watch it. They're trying to attack. I'll take that.
Please? The buttons, they do nothing? Oh.
A crack appeared.
Yes! Maybe Van can...
Insolent destiny. Dare oppose me.
I'm a little less mad if it doesn't actually make us do all of his HP.
Out of here.
Because I was about to get if he picked Anya's, we just like would have been there for 30 minutes.
Van!
We got lucky that I realized I could swap the characters out.
Can you still fight?
Because I do think that's cool.
Hell yeah, I'm in top form. Got a lot I want to say to y'all. But that can wait. We got a demon lord to slay. And I'm gonna need everyone's help to do it. Can you give me a hand?
Do you even have to ask?
Since we're so nice, we'll do it on the house.
Leave all your support needs to me. Here, Van! Catch!
Wish you kind of would have maybe done that before I used my Zerum powder, but you know, whatever.
Well, look who's back. Just say the word and I'll do my thing.
Okay, let's do this!
I think it's time for the big bad demon lord to kiss its ass goodbye. What do you say, Van?
Yeah.
You truly are an angry vessel. If you think you can escape,
I'm less mad now that at least we get Van back. Just for a mechanic, so it'll go faster.
That thing's an extension of myself. You guys have got any pent-up anger toward me, then let it loose on that thing instead!
Will do! We won't allow you to hurt anyone else. Prepare to meet your end!
Fairy, I guess you can be here, but I'd really rather you weren't. Okay. Well, now I guess I'm glad they didn't unequip everything on Van. Even though I kind of did like it, like from a thematic sense, doing the fight without Van is kind of cool, but gameplay-wise was extremely annoying.
Think fast. Take this. Go time.
Now we just gotta hope he doesn't get lay epic memed into the void.
I'll take over.
Keep it up, it's working.
Because one thing, the problem with that void mechanic is that it's not really obvious. Because I mean, he could have just selected Anya's at the start and we would have lost. Because I wouldn't have known what it was doing, or that it was permanent. No, you fool! I was holding L2! Lil bro did first turn S-Craft. Lil bro thinks he's a Sky character. It's really annoying because it's gonna kill Fairy. Because I was holding L2, which means this menu should have been up when I hit X.
I can't take much more.
Yeah, you'll be fine, you big baby. Trying to think.
Your breathing's become rapid.
Think you can cast this in time? You can.
Here goes.
This'll hurt.
Okay, now, Van, I really...
You won't get away with this. Follow you now.
Taking center stage.
Okay. God, Van, you're gonna take forever. Don't steal all his CP. I know you're going to. I can already see it in my mind's eye what's going to happen, but I would prefer if you didn't do that. You just kind of chill over here. So at least you're not getting hit by all the same AoE stuff.
No chance.
I'll take you on.
Man, this AoE is so freaking. I thought this was like hit the whole screen.
Activating drive.
Here we go, Mare.
I'll back you up.
Alright. Would you stop changing the targeting?
Take him out.
Pound them all like this.
You're finished. You're gone.
Take this.
You did get a proc at least.
No chance.
I mean, that's like my only real problem with the art is that it's all proc based. Like the damage is great if you're lucky. If you're not lucky, the damage is really underwhelming. It's kind of like how I'm feeling right now.
Here goes.
Because when you get the damage proc plus the feathers proc is great. But when you don't, it feels terrible.
Not while I'm here. How's this?
Ooh. I kind of like the slowed down part there. Yeah, get his ass.
We'll take that.
Are you hitting him? I think you are.
I'll lend a hand. Boost gauge limiter removed.
Wait. No. I thought we were about to untransform.
Don't hold back, Dan.
It won't let me select him?
I'll lend a hand. I'll lend a hand. Boost gauge limiter removed.
What? Payback time.
Forget it. I'll take you on.
Man, he is not taking much damage.
Activating drive.
Payback time.
At least it seems like they got rid of the exile thing.
This'll hurt.
Or at least it's less common, I don't know. Okay, I just want you to... Well, no, what you can do...
This'll hurt.
Pressure him and move it.
Do this first.
Here goes.
I don't know if transforming purges you of debuffs. Like spirit unification or not. Anya's.
Going all
I
in.
know you have the zero art, but I just would like her to not have every status effect in existence. Like, see, if you don't get the proc, it's terrible.
Payback time.
Because you always have to take these, like, down turns as well.
Forget it.
Payback time. My move now.
He can't... Did he actually get
This'll
status?
hurt.
I guess he doesn't only have triangle.
Here we go, Mare.
Get going, Dan.
Oh, that doesn't use all your C... Okay, so you still start with, like, almost all your CP. I didn't realize that. Brother.
Here goes. Take this.
I'll lend a hand. I'll lend a... Take this. Boost gauge limiter removed.
Yeah, get his ass.
Here goes.
We would like to actually... Yeah, we can... If we get a proc, we probably kill.
Activating drive.
Okay. Like I said, if we got in a proc, didn't get any of them. And we should be fine.
Payback time.
Okay, actually, I didn't kill anyone. Well, I killed Burgard somehow. You may be wondering, how did Burgard die? I don't know. Is he not at full HP? Because I don't see how Anya's could live, but he didn't. Yeah, I mean, it's a fine final boss. The first, if you just get rid of the all cancel, I like the first phase more.
You were.
That or the all stats down. One of the three main mechanics needs to go.
Afraid I'm just not ready to give in to you yet. My body and soul are still mine, so do me a favor and scram.
Very well. I shall retreat for the time being. But remember this. You and I are one and the same, and we always will be. As long as you live, you will never know peace. You had best not forget that.
Also, Aaron should have mocked Van for not being able to keep his demon under control. I mean, he seems to be vibing just fine with his.
It's the diabolic core.
Can't we just smash it? Okay, with the gold highlights.
What? Don't touch that! We are not doing a repeat of last time.
Oh, it looks it's so much nicer
Don't worry.
looking.
I'm just putting this where it belongs.
You threw the damn thing?
But like, it's a dimension inside
Is it
yourself, Van.
Finally over then?
It's still in you, basically.
Yeah. At least, it's over for now. How about we get out of here?
You think they explained what they were doing in the other dimension to Paulette? Oh man, our rent's gonna go up so fucking much. Oh god, that definitely broke the do not open a demonic portal in the roof part of the lease. We're not getting our fucking deposit back, man. I don't know. I mean,
in the end, Van came back to us, safe and sound.
They did do
that
what I...
marked the beginning of a very busy 3 weeks that somehow flew by in an instant. We all did what we could to help Van deal with the aftermath of what had happened while making preparations of our own. Then, on the day that the second term at Aramis ended and my winter vacation began,
I mean, they did what I wanted. I don't know, that just still felt kind of like rushed. I feel like us killing the Demon Lord should have been like a more... Like, I don't know. Because I kind of like those set up for the next game, and then it just kind of got like resolved.
Guess this is it, huh? Cleanup after all that took longer than I expected, but glad I still had you all around to help out.
I don't know. I mean, I'm a little glad they didn't, because it would have been a little too similar to some of the other games. I mean, it would be kind of like both Sky 1's ending and Cold Steel 1's ending, where it's like, hey, at the very end, major party member is gone, now you gotta track them down, as like the setup for the next game. So in a sense, I'm glad they didn't do that. But at the same time, getting it resolved so quickly and seemingly neatly feels a little underwhelming. Like just having us beat the Demon Lord, you know? I feel like that's something that should have been like a bigger threat. And it's like, yeah, there's like, the Genesis are powering them up or whatever, but I don't know.
Don't even mention it. Juggling the work with my Sunday school exams was hard, but also really fun.
I still can't believe Almada made such a mess of the Orbital network. You know it's bad when it takes Professor Hamilton and the others half a month to repair it.
Figures, though. Turns out that one of Heiyue's elders was supporting Almada's plan. Explains why Sound Gien showed up here in Edith all of a sudden, though.
Wrenches in the gears aside, you all did great.
Yeah, what about Marduk? I mean, they were the most suspicious.
Especially you, Reset. If Marduk hadn't loaned you over, I don't know what we would have done.
You're too kind. I'm grateful for the chance to assist you and learn from those experiences. That said, I wish we weren't left with so many lingering questions concerning Mare.
And, well, you know, everything.
It's not like we learned nothing. But I'd say that's a problem for another day. By the way, why are you, of all people, taking a train?
Am I not allowed to use public transit?
No.
I'm the public too, you know. The expressways always get really busy this time of year, so trains are easier.
That's why you're not a real member of Arcade Solutions. You would know we hate trains and planes around here.
Hey, that's her, isn't it?
Yep. Ferry off ahead.
It totally is. But we shouldn't bug her while she's talking to people. We'll have to snag an autograph when she's done. Something tells me you're gonna be busy your whole trip. Still, I'm really happy we could see you off.
Well, it's the least I could do.
As for you, Master, I honestly don't think I'll ever be able to thank you enough. I'm easily your worst student, and I can't promise that this is the last time I'm gonna cause you trouble. But if nothing else, I think I've finally taken a step forward.
And for that, I'm glad. Always remember this, Van. One's journey through life proceeds down a path of endless possibilities.
Oh, and I kind of mentioned this earlier, but I didn't get a chance to really expand on it because of auto-advancing text, but I really did like the, Anya's bit about Daybreak as, like, the connection to the title. I thought that was really, really good.
Your path belongs only to you. But that doesn't mean you must walk it alone. The paths of those around you will cross, intertwine, and run alongside your own. This is a fundamental truth of the world, so it does me proud to see you finally understand it.
Even if it took you long enough.
Sorry for being such a slow learner.
Van.
I believe it'd
Fuck
do
you.
us all well to remember those words.
No kidding.
Sorry, Katra.
It's the top of the hour and time for the 5 o'clock news. Normalcy has finally returned to the streets of Edith following the sudden chaos of this year's Revolution Festival.
Anyway, it's freezing out here and you've all got trains to catch, so it's about time we wrap this up. If you ever want to shoot me an orb mail, feel free. I'm not much of a writer though, so I may not get back to you.
Same.
But really, it's been great working with you guys. I'm sure we'll all meet again someday, somewhere.
I mean, aren't they just going to be gone for like a couple weeks? If that?
Okay, what's with the looks?
About that? I just have a few credits to get out of the way in Basel. I'll be back before you know it.
What?
Me too. I've got an important role in the New Year's festival. And since my brother will be home for it too, I want to get in a little training before I return.
The New Year's, isn't that like in a couple days? What type of, are we talking about the Lunar New Year?
Hold on.
Because if it's the normal New Year, that's just, I mean, you don't got time to go anywhere and then do any training.
I want to be back in Longport for the anniversary of Mom's death. After I'm done dancing and partying it up through the Lunar New Year, I'll be right back here.
But I thought...
In truth, I am only planning to make a report concerning Almada's recent actions and undergo routine maintenance. If it's not a bother, I was hoping to renew our contract for the next term.
I mean, Van sounds kind of bothered.
And I'm still renting that room in your building, so of course I'll be around. Not all the time, though. I'll be crazy busy once my next movie starts shooting early next year.
I plan to travel around and see my other students, so I will regrettably be away for some time.
3 weeks.
Speaking of crossing paths, is this not the perfect demonstration?
Yeah. You don't have to beat me over the head with it. And you! I'll bet you knew about this the whole damn time!
Like, did he really think they were leaving to never see him again? Like, is Van stupid? We literally already did this bit.
Sorry. Consider it your just desserts for lying to us earlier.
Oh, she's doing the fucking Ren. Oh no, she's a bad influence.
You got God, old fart.
Get his ass.
Let this be a lesson to you.
Did they really just... I mean... Okay, so if Van wasn't looking forward to them leaving, wouldn't this be like horrible gaslighting? You're like, we're gonna abandon you and never see you again? This is our final goodbye? And then you're like, no, actually we're coming back in a couple weeks. What the hell? Also, I feel like Catch would be the type to take the courses online. He's smart enough. He doesn't need to really be there in person.
So how are things looking for the school festival? All good?
All good. We managed to put together a basic plan. We'll leave preparations and putting together a proper budget for around the start of the new year. I'm not just going to lean on Ren for it all either. I'm going to give it my all. Oh, but I still plan to drop by the office at least once a week. If no one's around to keep you in check, Adios knows how questionable your diet could get.
Not like it'd be any different from before. Get me. Focus on your studies and the festival. At least we know we don't ever have to worry about Almada coming back. We've still got our fair share of unanswered questions. The Grendel...
And by fair share, you mean like literally every question hasn't been
do,
answered?
Wait and see what happens. I'll probably just handle some light gigs in the meantime.
But...
Van doesn't stop for red lights. Only a goody two-shoes would stop for red lights.
Hey, no worries. Okay, sure. That thing is still inside me. And I have no clue when it might resurface. And when that time comes, I might make the same choice all over again. But I know all too well that I've got a group of hardasses here who'd rather go through hell than leave me be. So I'll think long and hard on it next time. No lie. I swear.
Sounds awful suspicious to me. Though I might believe you if I'm allowed to help you twice a month at minimum.
I deserve that. Well, guess that's the best I can hope for.
I mean, you said once a week, now you're to twice a month. You're negotiating down, lady.
It's on the outskirts of the 10th district, yeah? We're about 10 minutes from there. Guessing it's a pretty big place?
No, not at all. It's just your average suburban detached home. We have a modest garden that Mom used to grow flowers and herbs in. She had quite the green thumb. Oh, and we've got our sweet little dog, too. His name's Alphonse, and he's a good boy. He mostly stays at our official residence these days. I haven't seen him in ages, so I've missed him
So the
very
house is
much.
either going to be like on fire
I'll
or
have to
gone
introduce you to him.
when we get there, right?
The two of them should be back home by now.
Actually, I wasn't planning to stay. I'm just gonna drop you off and... Wait, what do you mean by two of them? You aren't talking about your dad, are you?
Of course I am. He was up to the neck in work until just yesterday. But today is the start of his end-of-year vacation, so we're finally going to spend some time together. I believe he wants to have a talk with you. About your compensation and a few other things.
He was wondering, what do you think about space?
Oh, come on. There's no way he was serious about the pay. That place will be crawling with security. So, sorry, but I ain't gonna...
Don't worry about that. They only guard the outside of the house, so they'll leave us alone.
And also, Dad's the strongest person in the
I
universe.
got a delicious Andalusia winter tart. Limited edition. You can share it with Dad. I'll brew your coffee while you chat away.
Limited edition cake. Shit
You
doesn't make
gotta
any
be
damn
shitting
sense.
me. When the hell do you kids get so damn sly?
I'm still feeling like we're gonna get there and the house has just been magically transported to another dimension. It's just gone. It was never there. Okay. So that went about as I expected. Like, timing-wise and everything. The Demon Lord thing getting resolved is a little... Because the problem is, like, yeah, they say, like, oh, it's not completely done, but, like, it's done. Like, you can't bring him back and be like, oh, he's stronger this time. Like, now that we've established we can just go into Van and curb stomp the demon, like, once a year, it kind of doesn't feel all that interesting. So it does feel like they maybe, like, resolved that a little too neatly. Cast him showing personality off screen. You don't get to see it. Riksha, I thought you were leaving. Get the hell out of here. Oh. That's kind of cool. What's his name? And then eyeless back there. Come on, why even draw that guy if you're not going to give him the eyes? And oh yeah, so Catro's also supposed to be a victim, I guess? I never really picked up on that, but that seemed to be what they were saying. So like, what's your thing, Catra? Because you never really seen that special. No offense. Other than just being like kind of smart, but like, you know. But I think I'm probably gonna... I think we'll do a standalone talkie video. Especially when I'm like alone, so I can kind of, I don't know, talk better. So I think I'll kind of keep my thoughts on the game a little short for now and maybe expand on them in that standalone video. Don't know when that'll come out. That'll be after the year's over. But we finished the game before the year's up. Today's the 29th. I guess we'll upload this on the 31st. Or maybe 30. Maybe I could upload it on the 30th just to go ahead and stop any... actually, it's already the 1st where I live in Australia. Whatever. So I accomplished my solemn vow. I can't believe people ever doubted me. I've never lied once in my entire life, ever. Unless it was convenient. But at the same time, I'm like, holy shit, I can't believe it took the entire year to beat this game. Also, as for a game in between now and Daybreak 2, I don't know. I just don't know how much time I'm gonna have to record in January. There is a game I would kind of like to try and fit in. We'll see. I'll maybe offer an update on that in the standalone video. Oh, wow, who the hell's that green-haired guy? He like he could be in a cool game. It would be kind of funny if all the other Dominions were just here. Like, they get introduced in that one little picture. Because it is kind of funny that it's only the Dominions we know are there. I didn't recognize who the kid there was supposed to be. Was that supposed to be kind of like Melchior? But I can't think of why they would have been together. You know who used to get really drunk? Dingo! I really do like this credit sequence though. This is actually probably one of the best like visual credits they've made. Like a lot of these art pieces are really, really cool. And it's a nice little extra bit of wrap up. What's Van jamming out to right now? Wrong answers only. He's definitely in the club. 100%. Bottles full of bub. But yeah, I mean, game's good. To offer a very stripped down, like, initial first thought, or not like first thoughts of beating the game, because I've been thinking about it for a long time because we've been playing the game forever. The main story is kind of meh, honestly. It's probably one of the weaker main stories. Like, in just direct plot. I do think it did a really good job with the interpersonal stuff, which is pretty usual for the series. I did like that. I mean, I wouldn't say the game is, like, dark in tone, really. It's just I do like that at least people could, like, die and stuff. That was a nice change of pace. And I think it gave a bit more flexibility to the narrative. You know, stuff like Cray and whatnot are, like, I think nice things to see. Just in terms of, like, it makes the series feel less like everyone's literally invincible. But, yeah, I mean, just Almada as, like, I don't know. We'll talk about it more later, but I definitely do think the main plot wasn't super good. Dantes was kind of boring as a villain. Or not, I mean, I don't know. He just kind of felt like Yakum, but I mean, maybe, like, a little bit better personality-wise, but I don't know, he didn't really have a personality. His personality is, I want people to be scared. Okay? Whatever, nerd. He just seemed kind of lame. New title screen? But yeah, I mean, that's definitely, like, the character interactions and stuff are great. Definitely. Like, the NPC talking is definitely, like, there's a little too much of it, I'll admit. I think they could have cut down on some of it. But of course, I mean, that's optional. I don't gotta do it. But I think this final chapter, if you were to cut anything, it would be cut that first day. Just have the game start with the Revolution Festival. Or have the chapter start with the Revolution Festival. Maybe you can do the night before with Van. You know, maybe the daytime happens kind of off screen, but then you get to do the initial nighttime prep for the Net Revolution Festival. That would help speed things up, cut some time off the chapter, and then cut, like, almost all the combat encounters in the lead up to the final dungeon. But yeah, I mean, one of my biggest problems, though, with the game is I feel like this one's really guilty of, like, not explaining shit. Because if you think about it, like, of all the questions that are posed throughout the course of the game, like basically none of them are answered. Like, what did we learn? Van was experimented on in the DG cult. He has a demon inside of him because reasons. I feel like that's the only concrete thing we learned, is that Van was experimented on by the DG cult, but he already had the demon for some reason or something, or people have demons and there's demon lords and the demon lords are bad. But, like, you know, we didn't really learn anything about the Genesis. We didn't really learn anything about Mare. We didn't learn anything about the nature of, like, what the frick the Grendel is. Like, is it, you know, like, what it's really supposed to be? Why does Van have a demon in the first place? Why do the demons need to have hosts? Stuff like that. What's the president planning? Why was the society here? Like, you know, just like, they just don't answer any questions. And that's a problem with the series as a whole. But I feel like this game was like really guilty of it, because I feel like no questions that got posed actually got answered. Like, not a single one. Except for the one thing being Van's backstory, which I ended up guessing, like, immediately. So that wasn't even satisfying. Because it was like, yeah, I know. But overall, game's good. I'm looking forward to the sequel. I know people apparently don't really like it that much. It's like the Cold Steel. I mean, I don't know. I just kind of, in my mind, I think of it as kind of like Cold Steel 2, which, you know, is kind of disappointing for a lot of people, myself included. But I don't know. I think it'll. I mean, I'm still looking forward to it. If only just because, like, I mean, playing these games in LP format is a lot of fun. But that'll be for later. So we'll do a standalone video. Probably sometime, hopefully within a week of this video coming up. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. We're still on, like, ration mode when it comes to recording time. And we will be for probably a little while longer. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, standalone video coming later. Game's good. Glad we finished it. Looking forward to the sequel. Can't think of anything else really to add. So I guess we'll call it here. I'm ExtraCheesy87. Stay tuned for whatever is coming next. And bye guys.